guys, so we've been really lazy today.
Very lazy.
Yeah, well, we've had kind of a sick kid.
Yeah, he's had a low-grade fever all day, so...
Yeah, but the last time we checked it, it was 98.0, so it was back to normal. He's acting normal. He got a bath, took a nap, and...
Yeah, he seems alright now.
He's good now. He's actually in bed.
Yeah, and we're awake. What are we doing? We're gonna regret this later.
But since we didn't film, we're gonna do a tag video.
So here we go.
Because we have a video up for you guys, but we haven't filmed anything, so we figured we would just answer some questions.
Yep.
We're doing the 20 questions for parents tag. I don't think we're going to do all 20 questions because we'll be here forever. But I'm going to pick through them and just answer some of them. And go. Alright, question number 1.
Okay.
How many children do you have and how old are they?
That's easy. We have one.
We have one.
He's one. He's not one, but he's 2 months. Sorry.
Well, I like to think we have 2 kids. I consider my dog my child.
Not true.
You know, we've had her for almost 2.5 years.
Yeah,
she's like my first child. I mean, but yeah, technically we have one child, and he will be 2 months. It'll be 8 weeks tomorrow.
There we go.
All right, question number 2. What are your proudest and most frustrating moments as a parent?
Wow.
Well, we haven't been parents for very long.
Yeah, we're only 2 months into this.
But the proudest moment...
I think for me it was when he rolled over.
When he rolled over?
Yeah.
That was a proud moment.
I mean, for him, it's a big accomplishment. Mm-hmm. But for us as parents, it's just like, wow.
Just to see him happy in general.
Yeah.
You know, because he's so small, and small babies fuss a lot. So when he's happy, and, you know, that makes me feel like I've done something right.
Yeah.
So, question number 3. Do you co-sleep?
No.
No. We did it first.
I wouldn't call it co-sleeping.
I wouldn't. It wasn't. Yeah, he was in the bed with us, so yeah. I mean, it was co-sleeping, I guess.
But he wasn't.
He was in his boppy. We covered it in a blanket, so he would sit kind of in the divot that it creates. Mm-hmm. He would sit in that, in between me and James, because he had his nights and his days mixed up, and it was so rough to sleep with him.
Yeah.
Like, he wouldn't sleep in his cradle, so.
I mean, it was nice to get that little couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
even sometimes he would just be laying there awake, you know, but
give us a chance to recoup.
Mm-hmm. But the past 3 weeks solid, I would say he's been in his cradle every night. That's a good accomplishment, actually.
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Question number 4.
Question number 4.
What is your one must-have piece of baby equipment? What do you think?
I mean, something that I don't know.
Besides the car seat, because you have to have the car seat.
Well, the diaper bags, but we tend to forget that.
Yeah. We tend to forget that one time.
I don't know, like, that's a weird question. Diapers?
It's hard because everything we have we need.
Yeah, bottles. I mean, it takes us 20 minutes to leave.
One must-have piece of baby equipment. I don't know. I mean, I like everything.
Me too.
I use everything we have. I mean, pretty much.
Yeah, I think, well...
I mean, I would say the car seat would be the number one must-have. Can't go nowhere without it.
No.
I hear him. He's moving. Don't want to go. Alright, question 5. Name one thing you bought before you had your baby and you never ended up using.
Oh.
The muslin blankets.
Yeah.
I had to have those things. I thought I was going to use them. Like the muslin swaddle blankets. I thought I was going to end up using them. And I had to have them. And I haven't used them for one thing. We used them in his swing, like rolled up to help prop him up because he was so small.
Yeah.
But I haven't used them. I haven't swallowed him in those. So if I had to pick one thing that we bought and didn't use, that would be that.
That would be it.
Okay, number 6. Have you always wanted kids? How many more do you plan on having? We've always wanted kids.
Yeah.
Even before we got married, we talked about it.
Yeah.
You know, we both wanted kids. I mean, that's something that you need before you get married. You want to know that, you know.
Yeah.
If your partner doesn't want to have kids and you want to have kids, that's, you know, a problem.
Yeah, it's gonna end up. But yeah, I mean,
we've always wanted kids.
We're big family people, so.
And Mason was a planned baby. He's moving. I'm trying not to talk loud. Anyway, how many more do we plan on having?
I don't know. I mean, I'd like 2 more. 1 more.
2 more?
Maybe a girl. 1 girl.
If we get a girl, I think I'll be done. I'm thinking if we have another kid and it's a girl, I think I'd be done. I'd be happy. If we end up with another boy,
then maybe we would try for another girl.
I mean, who's to say?
You never know. Well, somebody decided to join us.
That didn't last long, did it?
Mm-mm.
All right, let's see. Question number 7. Do you think your relationship with your spouse has changed since you had children? Better or worse?
Of course it's changed. I mean, we're learning how to balance him and our own relationship.
Yeah, we're still adjusting to that. You know, it's only been 2 months and we're still getting used to having him here. But yeah, I mean,
it's changed. I mean, of course it's changed.
I mean, it hasn't like changed a whole lot.
Well, not like
we have
though.
Another person living in our house that we have to take care of 24/7. So, but yeah, I mean that's to be continued question because you know we're still
new at this. But overall,
I think we're doing a good job of balancing it out. Okay, question number 8. How is your relationship with friends since having a child?
Wow.
Well, I think our relationships with our friends changed when we got married.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like, you know, a lot of our friends aren't married. You know, some of them are, but all of them, you know, so when you take that step, you know, it's like a different world almost. And now that we have a kid, it's like totally different.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, it's totally different. And
we just have different priorities.
Mm-hmm.
And different, I guess, responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it's, I mean, overall, I think it's, I mean, it's changed, of course.
Yeah.
But you can expect it, I mean.
Question number 9. How many cars does your family have?
Well, we have, let's see.
Technically, we have 4.
Technically, we have 4, yeah.
1 doesn't work.
Nope.
1
needs a new battery.
And that leaves us with 2.
Yeah. 2 daily drivers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We have the gray car, and then we have the family car that we use. It's the 4-door. The other car is a 2-door.
Yeah.
So
it's a pain in the
obviously
butt.
we use the 4-door, you know, more often for Mason.
Yeah.
That was an easy question. All right, question number 10. Where do you shop for your kids?
Well, kid.
Anywhere. Well, yeah, kid, but the question says kids.
Target.
I love Target. I love Target's
I love Target
clothes. Too. Like their clothes are like our style. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like their kid clothes are like something, you know.
Yeah.
Like things that I like.
I think that'd be the big one.
All right, question number 11. Where is question 11? Oh, there it is. Favorite mommy makeup and skincare products? Well, as you can tell.
I'll sit this one out.
As you can tell from me looking ratchet in most of these videos, I really don't wear any. Every now and then I'll put, you know, foundation on. My skin, I have got the weirdest skin. If you can tell in some videos, I'll have like random red marks on my skin, my face, my chest. It's a skin condition, and right now I can't remember what it's called, but you can write Like, you can write "I love you" on my arm with your fingernail, and it will come up. It'll pop up red, inflamed, the words that you wrote. Like, that's just how my skin is. The weirdest thing, when I was pregnant with him, that went away.
Yeah.
My skin was like perfect, and now it's come back.
Yeah. It's so weird.
It's come back. So, I like to wear foundation so people don't say, "What happened to your face? Did a bear attack you?" You know?
Yeah. Where you get, oh, did he scratch you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which he does scratch
Which
me.
he does.
Mm-hmm.
Got
But it
Wolverine
shows.
claws.
I haven't cut his nails yet. I'm scared. But yeah, that's pretty much. I go just all natural.
All
Me.
natural. Natural beauty.
Yeah. Okay. Question 12. Since becoming parents, do you notice you act more like your own mother or father?
Oh. Well, since it's only been 2 months, I think so.
I see myself thinking like I think my mom would have thought, because
Yeah.
From talking to my mom and stuff, I feel like she's definitely helped me be the mom that I am.
Yeah.
And I think, like some things that I do, like I think, I don't know if this pertains to this question, but I think, what would my mom do,
Mm-hmm.
or a lot of times I'll like text her and ask her.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean,
What about you?
well, from a father's standpoint, I guess, when I watch my dad with him, I can kind of see how I interact with him
Similar.
also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I mean, as we get older, we'll see how.
It'll come out.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, question number 13. Oh, my screen went black. Hold on. Piercing a baby's ear, do or don't?
No.
I say no.
No.
And the reason why I say no is because...
That should be their choice.
Yeah, in a way. I mean, but people can say, what about circumcising?
Yeah, well...
I personally wouldn't do that. I mean, to me, piercing a baby's ear is different than circumcising. To you, it might be the same thing, but to me, that's like a fashion kind of choice in a way, like that's something people can see.
Right.
You can see, you have to take care of. It takes maintenance, it takes upkeep, you have to keep them clean, change them, and that's not so with a circumcision. I mean, we have to do it the first couple weeks, keep it clean, but after that,
right,
done deal, So with piercing a baby's ear, I would say no.
No.
I would say wait until they are
let
ready.
them make that choice,
I mean, people say, the pain issue, they get over with when they're little, and I mean,
but,
I would wait, I would.
That's just our opinion. I mean,
well, everyone's got a different opinion.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you how I feel about it. I wouldn't do it. I would wait until the baby's older, and be like, hey, if they want to do it, Otherwise, I wouldn't. All right, question 14. Bath or shower?
bath.
Obviously, it was a dumb question.
Yeah,
I shouldn't
shower.
even do that.
Put the baby in the shower.
Well, I mean,
Here you go. Do your thing. I mean, come on.
I'm bouncing his head.
I mean, who does that?
People can get in the shower with their kid.
No, not at 2 months.
Yeah. Well, some people might do that.
More power to them. How are you supposed to wash and...
That is a
You're
good
supposed to
question
get
now.
clean.
You people that do that, how do you do that? When
Yeah.
you... No, I mean, honestly, how do you do that?
I have no idea.
How do you get yourself clean?
I mean, you'd have to, skimp on some stuff. For real. We'll just have to wash my hair tomorrow. I mean, come on. Get real, people.
Question number 15. Is mom back to her pre-baby weight? Yes, actually I have lost, I am below my pre-baby weight. By quite a lot actually. Not a whole lot. But yeah, I've lost it. I lost it in the first week, 2 weeks. And I continue to lose a little bit as time goes on.
Smoking.
I wouldn't say smoking, but... Alright, question number 16. Your baby's weight and height at birth. You want to answer that?
Yeah, sure. He was 7 pounds. Dang,
I swear I'm going to be so mad at you if you
I
don't...
totally forgot how long he was.
Are you kidding? 20 inches.
20 inches.
How do you forget that?
No, I was thinking that.
Shame.
I'm horrible. I really was. I was thinking 20.
Okay.
I failed.
All right. Question number 17. All right. Would you recommend buying a playmat, bouncy seat, bassinet, and pack and play?
Oof. All.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them.
I mean, why not? You never know what your kid's gonna like until you try it.
And plus, I mean, yeah, why not?
I would recommend trying it.
Yeah, at least.
Because you never know.
At least 2 out of the 4.
You need a playmat, you know, or like
Yeah.
something for tummy time.
Something to lay him out on, or he or she.
A bouncy seat, I mean, that just keeps him occupied.
Yeah.
And some babies might not like that. I mean, some babies
didn't
might
at
not
first.
like you moved around and stuff, but the pack and play, we haven't used ours yet.
Mm-mm.
He's just 2 months old. I mean, he's still in his cradle. But, and what was the other thing? A bassinet, we don't, well, his cradle.
Yeah, cradle.
Yeah, definitely. Or one of those co-sleepers.
Mm-hmm.
Like the cribs that kind of connect to your bed. You know,
Yeah.
they push up against your bed. That would probably be easier. That way you don't have to like reach over to get him.
Or get up.
Yeah. But we had already had a cradle given to us, so.
Sorry, I sneezed.
I was like, what are you doing? All right.
I had a tickle.
That was 17, right? Was that 17,
Yeah.
y'all?
Number is 18.
We're at 18 now?
Yeah.
All right, question 18. Any advice for breastfeeding / bottle feeding? We could be sitting here talking for like an hour about this situation. I would say going into it before you have your baby, when you're deciding if you're going to breastfeed or bottle feed, if you decide that you want to breastfeed, just prepare yourself for anything that could happen. I mean, you might not be able to breastfeed, but you might be able to pump. You might not be able to do any of those things, and you might have to use formula. Or you might be able to pump for a little bit, like myself, and then not make enough for your baby and have to use formula. I mean, you never know what's going to happen. So just prepare yourself. I would say just prepare yourself.
I would keep expectations low.
Yeah. I mean...
Don't overhype yourself.
I was so ready to breastfeed him, and we just had the hardest time. I breastfed him for about 4 days, and that was it. You know, that's all we could do. It was frustrating for both of us. We tried it, and it just wasn't working out. So I pumped for him, and then not too long after that, he just was eating too much, and I wasn't making enough. So we did the breast milk and supplemented with formula, and that messed his gut all up.
Yeah.
So now he's just too strictly formula. I'm still pumping because it has to come up out of me.
Yeah.
It has to go, so you can't just sit there.
Right.
And I'm just pumping it and dumping it, and it makes me want to cry every time I pour it down the drain. It's like, you know, it's sad, but just prepare yourself because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And you want a happy baby, you know. So if you have to formula feed,
Yeah.
you know. As long as your baby's happy and healthy, that's all that matters.
Yep.
All right, number 19. What is your bedtime routine?
You kidding? Try to get him to sleep so I can sleep.
Yeah.
Or you can sleep.
Last night was rough for you, wasn't it?
I
went to bed because my stomach was hurting really bad. We have our ups and downs, good days, good nights, bad nights.
He teases us. One night he'll
Right now,
sleep.
he's like fast asleep. Bud.
One night he'll sleep
He's doing this for
5
just
hours. Next night he'll
Yeah.
sleep 2 and then wake up and
2, wake up, 2,
stay
wake
awake
up.
2.
Yeah.
So we're getting adjusted, but
Yeah.
overall, I mean, I think we do what we can to get him to sleep, and then
We do.
sleep for a little bit, and then wake up and.
I have to say though that I don't really rock him. I don't really have to rock him, and a lot of times it doesn't work if I try to rock him.
Right.
He just kind of sits there. If he doesn't want to go to sleep, he's not gonna. I mean,
try, but
a lot of times after he's feeding is when he gets tired.
Yeah.
So when he'll wake up and he takes a bottle, he'll go to sleep after that. Usually that's his nighttime routine.
Mhm.
Usually is he'll wake up, eat, go back to sleep within an hour.
Yeah.
He's usually up for an hour. Last night wasn't the case.
No. I don't know what his deal was. It just
Well,
he had a busy
he
day.
wasn't feeling good today, so I think last night was just
Yeah.
he just wasn't feeling good. He had a busy couple days.
He had a long day yesterday.
Yeah. But yeah, normally we go to bed around 11,
Mhm.
12 o'clock.
Try to.
11 to 12, 12:30, somewhere around there. And it's sleep 3 or 4 hours,
Mhm.
wake up an hour or two.
He's usually up by 4. Every
And then
morning.
again around 6. And then he'll go back to sleep from 7 to 8 to 9,
Mhm.
There's nothing pat down yet for him. I mean, it's,
Yeah, we'll get it.
yeah. All right, so this is the last question.
Okay.
Any last advice for new parents?
Wow, we could talk all day.
Yeah, and our baby's only 2 months old.
Yeah. Last advice, just enjoy it.
Cherish every moment.
Yeah. It goes by so quick.
I mean, we're not very far into it yet. I'm sure a lot of you parents that are
Yeah.
like, have toddlers are like, psh, you don't even know.
Right.
Well, a little bit we know. I feel like I just had him, I really do. And I love watching him grow and watching the little milestones,
Yeah.
like him rolling over and him smiling. And he's got a seat now where he can sit up by himself, and that, is crazy for us to see him doing that. But then part of me is, sad that, my baby's growing up so quick.
Yeah,
and
quick.
I always make sure to, I kind of study his face when he's sleeping and, just spend as much time with him as I can.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to last forever.
Mm-mm.
So,
Just enjoy it.
yeah, just enjoy it. Just go with the flow. I mean, that's all you can do.
Yeah, everything will be alright.
Yep,
And we're slowly learning that.
we are. we
Yeah.
are.
But we're getting it.
Yep. So that is the end of our tag video.
That is it. 20 questions.
I hope you guys enjoy listening to us ramble on.
Yeah.
But I kind of had fun.
I did too. Inside the minds of Ashley and James.
Yeah. We're going to try and put this little squirt to bed again and go to bed ourselves, hopefully.
Getting kind of tired.
Yeah, I am tired.
Catch some Z's.
So we will see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Make sure that you like our video and subscribe if you haven't already.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys for another vlog tomorrow.
Goodbye.